The palm oil business in Indonesia is not only fueling the world's worst fires, it's enabling a murderous trade in animal trafficking, including orangutans. David Boyle and Gloria Villadiego went to Sumatra, Indonesia to find out what is being done to help the smallest members of this endangered species.
These once captive mother orangutans are raising their children in the hills of the Luzar ecosystem, the most biodiverse forest in Asia. Here in the Gunung Luzar National Park, refugees of rapacious deforestation are reintroduced into a semi-wild existence. Increasing numbers of baby orangutans in Indonesia are growing up as orphans, their mothers killed by poachers. Panut Hadiswayo leads patrols against illegal poaching, a trade he says only exists because deforestation is hemming the animals into shrinking enclaves.
People want to keep orangutan as pet, so pet trade is increasing because there is access that is triggered by the deforestation, and then because of that, traders want to sell orangutans to overseas, including to Malaysia, to Thailand.
The poachers operate largely in the 2.6 million hectare Luzar ecosystem, home to some 6,700 orangutans, as well as rhinos, elephants, tigers and leopards. More than 1.3 million hectares of forest was lost in northern Sumatra between 2001 and 2014, much inside Luzar according to Global Forest Watch. Perhaps the biggest culprit is illegal plantations of palm oil, a boom crop used in most snacks and cosmetics. Peatland is drained and burned for clearance, destroying habitats and sparking the world's worst fires.
When these companies go into these areas, they'll chop all the major trees down, they'll bulldoze it, they'll burn it, and they'll kill every living thing, even down to ants and mosses and lichens, not just orangutans. But most of the orangutans are killed in that process too. He was shot 62 times with a air rifle, so he's got 2 pellets in one eye and 1 in the other. So we will never be able to release him to the wild.
People like Ian Singleton, founder of the Sumatran Orangutan Conservation Program, are left to deal with the victims.
I always refer to these as the lucky survivors of that apocalyptic wave of destruction, but they're also refugees.
Aceh's semi-autonomous government now wants to open up vast tracts of Luzar, almost half according to conservation groups, for legal cultivation through a proposed spatial plan. For those working tirelessly to protect the animals, that would be an abject disaster.